Good morning, grade 5. Our lesson for today is about rotation and revolution. This is teacher Mildred, and this is science, grade 5. The globe. The globe is a model of the earth. It is shaped like a ball and it has a stick passing through it from the North Pole to the South Pole. This stick represents the Earth's axis. In space, the Earth is not upright. It is tilted on its axis like the globe. The Earth spins on its own axis while also revolving around the Sun. The Earth spins all the time on its axis from west to east. We call this movement rotation. The Earth completes one rotation on its axis every 24 hours. The Earth travels around or revolves around the Sun. The Earth takes 365 and 1/4 days or 1 year to complete one revolution. It travels in an oval-shaped orbit. As it travels around the Sun, it also spins on its own axis. You might observe that the length of day changes from one day to the next. The length of day either gets longer or shorter. This change in the length of day is a sign that the season was changing. The seasons are caused by the Earth revolving around the Sun once a year and the tilting of the Earth's axis. The seasons depend on which hemisphere you live in. Countries between the equator and the North Pole are in the northern hemisphere, and countries between the equator and the South Pole are in the southern hemisphere. As what we have mentioned, the seasons depend on which hemisphere that you live in. When the northern hemisphere has summer, then the southern hemisphere has winter. The four seasons, namely winter, spring, summer, and autumn, are the result of the revolution movement. When it's summer in the northern hemisphere, it means that it is tilted towards the sun. In summer, the days are long and the nights are short. At the equator, there are no distinct seasons. There is equal day and night on every day of the year. The diagram shows the position of the Earth in its orbit around the Sun at different months of the year. And that's the end of the lesson about rotation and revolution of the Earth. Remember that the Earth rotates on its axis from west to east, and Earth completes one rotation every 24 hours. The Earth revolves around the Sun in an orbit once every 365 and 1/4 days. As it revolves, it spins on its own axis and causing the different seasons.